Today we're going to talk about is chapter 3 of Good to Great. Who has read this book? Okay, Good to Great, chapter 3. This chapter, just a kind of quick synopsis for you. This chapter is talking about first who, then what. Okay? And so I kind of broke it down into some parts here for you. Part 1 I want to talk about, as it says, is the question I have for you guys is, what is the ultimate throttle on growth for any company? The ultimate throttle.
Right people.
Right people? Not
Right
throttler, Thorn. Throttle. What is the ultimate throttle? People?
Right people.
Okay. What? Just someone describe this. He says right people. Without like necessarily looking at the book, just from what off you retain. What when he says the right people?
Instead of going direction first and getting the right people for those specific jobs, you get people who are going to be flexible, who can take you in the right position. And his almost exact words were people that said, hey, listen, now that we've got the right people here, this is what we're going to do. And they say, that's cool. How do we need to get this thing done?
I'd say the right people is the people that share the same vision of the company and the leaders of people in charge. As long as they share the same views and the same work ethic and all that.
Okay. Is it possible to have the same views but not have the same work ethic?
True.
Yes.
Very true.
Okay. Okay. So the first thing we said, what is the ultimate throttle? That's going to be the people, the right people. Okay. Point 2 is what is meant by the phrase "get the right people on the bus"? So somebody clarify to me, what does that mean when we say "get the right people on the bus"?
The right people on the bus. To me, it means just the people that are that are wanting to be successful at something. Not necessarily per se in a specific area, but somebody that wants to be successful, that has character, that has all the successful traits of a person of valor.
Okay. Well, let's just say, what if you have somebody that, let's just contrast personalities for a second. Let's say that you had a company and you only had 2 people on that company, okay? And you had Justin over here, and you have, let's go with Marquise. This is the company. It's a company of 2 people. In the company, you guys have a little golf shop, okay? It's like a drive-through thing. You guys took over golf, what's that place used to be called? Golf World?
Golf World.
You take over Golf World, you buy it super cheap, and it's just you guys, and you're trying to fix the business, okay? Explain to me, real quick, what would be, Justin, knowing your personality, can you explain, if you had to split the roles of the company in half, what part would you feel comfortable doing if you took over Golf World? Just you and Marquise.
The sports aspect of it, you could be better at Mark, maybe he doesn't know anything about golf, so in that aspect, I'd be comfortable taking over that part of it.
Would you feel more comfortable instructing people on how to golf? So you would like to focus on the actual golf itself?
Yeah, I'd enjoy that.
Would you like to focus on golf, or would you like to talk about sales and marketing?
I'd probably be more on the marketing, the sales, customer service end of the deal.
Okay. And let's just say now you introduce a third partner. Let's say you introduce Jeremy. Jeremy comes on, he says, okay, I would like to join this group. And again, what it talks about in Good to Great, it's not about people bringing capital, it's about bringing skills and talents. Jeremy comes on board. Jeremy, if he was doing the actual clubs and helping fit people with the right clubs and doing the lessons, and he was marketing, what would you want to do?
Is this like a driving range?
Yeah, driving range.
I want to drive the little tractor.
What would you want to do?
I think just operating the kind of office side of it, the administrative side of it, but then also, helping out with, any kind of promotions or marketing.
Would it be possible that a guy like Marquise could come on and say, this is the best new marketing plan ever, and he's just working it, and he feels like it's really successful because he's talking to customers, and then Justin's over there working with customers, and he's like, no, they're not really digging it. But as an optimist, he would think this is incredible. As a guy's more pragmatic, just focused on the guy, he's like, this isn't working. And a guy like you could see, you know what I mean? Could see both sides. You know? And what I'm getting at on this is that as you talk about the right person on the bus, getting the right people on the bus, Marquise is a guy that has infinite optimism. So I don't care what I'm doing in life, I want Marquise on the team because he's infinitely optimistic. He's not really, and I would say a lot of that comes from your upbringing. You might have grown up in a situation where you didn't have a lot to be positive about, and so you decided to, and now it's become part of your culture. And I've seen you when you're down, and it's obvious that 1 out of 50 days or so when you hit the skids. But as a general rule, you're up, And I'm that way too, optimism, to the point where I cannot see clouds. So on the real estate side, that's why I work with Braxton, who's very contrarian, very pessimistic, very real. realism, reality. You know what I'm saying? But would it be possible that you could have the right people on the bus, but now we switch jobs? We say, well, Justin, we're starting this company, and Marquise wants to do accounting, and you need to do sales.